Well, let's move on. I want to talk also about the Sarasota real estate statistics for this month. Looking year over year, February 2016 had 506 sales in Sarasota County compared to 583 last year. So again, another trend of number of sales dropping. Number of homes sold for cash, 240 this year, 296 last year. So less cash, which Arnie celebrated.
I love it.
However, the average sale price went from 296 to 376, so significant appreciation.
What percent is that? That's a lot.
Almost 30%. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Significant appreciation.
I was about to mention, even in Tampa, 9 to 10% increase. Wow, I mean that's amazing.
Correct.
But
it's
then
not,
that's not getting enough press.
Correct. Yeah. So then let's talk about. And I'm talking about single-family homes here. In Manatee, for example, again, same thing, a 10% drop in the number of home sales, 428 to 382. A drop in the number of paid cash. The average sale price went from 313 to 326. So still growth, but only about a 4% growth. When you look at townhouses and condos, so you look at the multifamily segment, this is where the number of sales increased. So more people in Sarasota and Manatee want townhomes and condos. Had a 10% increase in the number of sales. And an average sale price increase, again, of almost 30%, from 238 to 310. And then in Manatee, townhouses and condos, same thing, increase in the number of townhomes and condos sold by about 20%, but a decrease in Manatee County in the average sale price of townhomes and condos. So we'll post these statistics up. Again, you see some of the same things in Sarasota that you're seeing here.
Sales price decreased in condos, but increased in single family?
Correct. Yeah, but the number of sales for townhomes and condos was greater year over year, where Sarasota lost sales. And when I talked to the Tampa Bay Times a couple months ago, I told them that. They said, oh, we're ripe for this great year. And I was like, look, I think prices are going to rise, but I think the number of home sales is going to drop this year because we don't have inventory. I think which is
that's why prices are rising.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think we don't have inventory, and I think there's still some underlying economic obstacles out there. With the market that's going to maybe start to stabilize things, not see this explosive growth that we've been experiencing where it seems like every month we're setting a new record for the number of homes sold. I think that's going to slow a little bit this year. There's not as much inventory, and at some point those price rises start to get unsustainable. We've talked about that before. Where it gets to be unaffordable with rates rising and prices rising. So I'm not saying we're on the verge of a recession or anything like that. What I'm saying is I'm starting to see some trickling through of some of the data that could lead someone to believe a few years down the line we may be in that place. So we're going to continue the conversation. As we talked in the first half, we talked about how we're in a seller's market. We talked about real estate statistics. We're going to talk about what that means to you, give you some practical advice about how to handle a seller's market, whether you're a buyer or seller, after a quick break here on the Duncan Duo Real Estate Show on 970 WFLA.